How long is it usually? Like he said, he had a first conversation with this guy. From the time that you have a first conversation with somebody until the closing table, what's a typical time window?
3 to 6 months is pretty typical.
Wow. So
There's always bank delays.
Oh, are there?
Always bank delays. Okay. And there's just things that come up with just like silly things, like attorneys talking to each other, arguing over like small things. It could be a week or two here and there.
Okay. Do they feel like they got to do that just to earn their?
It seems like it.
Okay.
Seems like
they gotta. Okay, just to look smart.
What it usually comes down to is just like a heart-to-heart between buyer and seller at the end. I've literally had sellers call and say, "Am I doing the right thing?" Like right before signing, like at me asking, "Am I doing the right thing?" Because they're getting conflicting advice from all these people.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They built the relationship with you.
Mm-hmm. That's really interesting. You're like, hey, give me some unbiased advice, Matt. Should I sell my company to you? That's like.
Well, luckily I can answer sincerely, so.
No, yeah, you believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And genuinely, you really picked something perfect, because the person who is really optimal at patient care is naturally going to be suboptimal at the administration of a business.
Typically, yeah.
And we know, would you say, 60, 70 guys in C12 who are all 2 billion plus business owners, and I would say that respectfully, 90% of them have a lot of room to improve on admin, and they don't. And here's the biggest problem: most of them have no idea about that.
Yeah,
they're completely in the dark about their shortcomings.
Actually, knowing your strengths is really important, and I think if you're, generally speaking, if you're super technical at something like a dentist is,
yes,
then I don't know if you've read TheEMyth by Michael Gerber.
No,
but
I haven't.
Okay, so
we do have a rule on our podcast against recommending books in case we write our own.
Oh my God!
Then how are we going to sell our own book if you're pitching all these people's books, man? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
But he talks about two different minds. So your brain works as a technician one way, and then it has to work as an administrator a completely different way. And the dentist is going back and forth all day between being technical and then having to talk to a patient about selling the treatment, presenting it. It's different. Then you have to go manage people after hours with their problems. So I think a lot of people who are like that brilliant, technically speaking, if they know their limitations and get out of their own way and let somebody who like only focuses on admin focus on that, that's really been my partner and I work so well together because he knows his strengths and he knows those, and I know my strengths, and that's what I focus on.
I know you probably already asked this question during your interview, but